Right now, why doctors say the FDA's authorization of COVID-19 vaccines for younger children is so important.
Rain chances are going down as we look ahead, but we still have showers to track out there this morning. That's in the first Storm forecast.
And a thrilling victory for the Green Bay Packers. The highlights straight ahead.
What a game last night.
Oh, you've been hyped all morning about that.
Yeah, because we don't get to watch the late games because of our shift. I woke up expecting the Packers to get blown out considering the circumstances. Such good news to wake up to this morning.
Just an incredible ending. Good morning, everybody. By the way, thanks for joining us for News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynchine.
And I'm Chris Stanford.
Let's get to our top headlines. We'll get to those Packer headlines in just a little bit. First, though, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration poised to grant emergency use authorization today for Pfizer's vaccine for kids ages 5 to 11.
If the FDA grants authorization, Pfizer can start shipping a child version of the vaccine to sites across the nation. The CDC, though, still has to green light the child version before kids can start getting the shots. The agency's advisory panel is scheduled to meet Tuesday to address that. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top infectious disease expert, stressing the importance of the vaccine for younger kids.
I do feel it's important to vaccinate children. All you need to do is go to the pediatric hospitals around the country. More kids are getting infected. And as more kids get infected, some of them, maybe a small proportion, are going to have a serious outcome.
And while recent polling shows many parents are hesitant to get their kids the shot, New York's governor says there's a chance that the vaccine could become mandatory in public schools in her state if infection rates increase.
Ahead of that possible authorization, we're taking a look at where COVID-19 stands in Wisconsin right now. The number of counties in the critically high category of transmission has been cut in half from just a week ago. Most counties in Wisconsin are in the very high transmission level. 3 counties are down 1 more level at high. That includes Dane. Now, when the FDA does make its decision, we will push the details out through our Channel 3000 mobile app. You can download it for free in your app store.
Let's get a check of your weather. Chris Reese here with your certified most accurate forecast. When's this rain going to stop, Chris?
Eventually later on today, but we still have to deal with the showers as it go throughout this morning. Chris Stanford, are you guys at home? So that's what I've been tracking for you. They're coming out of the east, though. So if you typically like to track the showers along using your weather app or the Channel 3000 weather app, you will notice it's not coming from the west. The reason for that, winds go counterclockwise around an area of low pressure. This low pressure system is further towards the south. I'm tracking some showers right now northeast of town. Watertown, Beaver Dam, you're seeing a little bit of the rain. We just had some of that move through the Dells and Baraboo. That's now back further towards the west. Viroqua, seeing a little bit of the shower activity. But you go all the way to Cleveland. This is part of the rain chances that are going to impact us as we go throughout your morning. Right here in Madison at the station, we're dry. We are certainly still cloudy. We're at 50. Winds are sustained out of the north at 17 miles per hour. We're seeing those wind gusts now upwards of 20, 25 miles per hour. They will increase upwards to 30 miles per hour as we start to move towards the afternoon. Temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. For us, Wautoma, good morning at 49. Camp Douglas, good morning, 49 for you. 48 as you work your way over towards Viroqua, 49 for our friends in Monroe. I'm putting this into motion now. 9 o'clock. Notice how we start to really break up the shower activity at that point. We dry things out. We keep the cloud cover around, though, maybe a couple of holes, depending on where you are. The further north and west you are, the better chance you have at seeing at least a couple of rays of sunshine today. 4:30, we're at 54. That's about as warm as we get as we go throughout today. We go down to 44 tonight. Tomorrow, we will start to see that sunshine make a comeback. 57 is where we warm up to for your Saturday, but check this upper air pattern. Once we get beyond Halloween, colder air starts to move in, and it says, hey, upper Midwest, I've missed you, so I'm going to hang out with you for a couple of weeks. So this is some of the coldest air we've seen around here since probably March, folks. Be prepared to spend some days in the 40s and maybe even 30s for those highs. My forecast high on Wednesday is 41. That does mean that most of the day is spent in the 30s, and some spots do not get out of the 30s on Wednesday. But we do have sunshine. This is not cloudy and 40s and 20s. This is sunny and 40s and 20s, so soak that up. You'll still be able to get outside. You'll still get the good mood because of the sunlight out there. We're not talking the cloudy cold just yet.
Yeah, that rain moving out of here just in time, Chris.
Just in time for the weekend and Halloween. Man, trick-or-treating, it's really going to be fantastic.
Yeah, we really lucked out. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
It was a Thursday night thriller for the Green Bay Packers last night in Arizona, beating the now formerly undefeated Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals got out to an early 7-0 lead, but a short touchdown run from Aaron Jones ties things up in the second quarter. To the third now after that Aaron Jones touchdown run. Rodgers, he's looking for Randall Cobb, finds him on the side of the end zone there. Packers go up 17-14. Arizona's defense making a stand here. Rodgers' pass gets batted away. Turnover on downs, and this is the play everybody is talking about this morning. That is Rasul Douglas, newly acquired, basically off the street by the Packers, coming up with the biggest play of the night. And Aaron Rodgers could not be happier to have him on the squad.
He was on the street. We brought him in. He's starting for us. He's a great dude, and he's really messed well with our team. And to come up with a play like that with 15 seconds left is incredible.
Packers improved to 7-1 on the year. The final last night, 24-21, Green Bay over Arizona. Next up, bye week for the Packers. They'll have some time to rest and get everybody healthy again.
6:06 and continuing coverage from Oconto County, where we're learning more about a pilot who died in a crash. We now know it was a 67-year-old man from Texas.
I was sitting at the kitchen table looking outside, and all of a sudden I saw the plane lights, go across the sky.
Bruce Macomb saw the crash happen near his home out in the country. He says skies were clear when it happened. Federal officials were monitoring the aircraft as it traveled over Wisconsin because they weren't making contact with the pilot and the plane was flying so low. Investigators are still trying to figure out what happened and if the pilot was trying to make an emergency landing.
Across the state this morning, a La Crosse doctor is sounding the alarm over an uptick in drug overdoses. Experts believe it could be related to a bad batch of heroin, or that the drug has been mixed with something more potent. Dr. Chris Eberlein says that first responders can tell the difference when there is a potent batch being distributed in the community.
We'll see it takes more Narcan to wake someone up. So repeated dosing is always a red flag for me that there's something stronger in the community.
Despite the recent uptick, the La Crosse County Medical Examiner says overdose deaths are down in the county compared to last year. In 2020, the CDC says nationwide drug overdose deaths rose 30% in 2020, killing nearly 95,000 Americans. According to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services, 123 people died from overdoses in Dane County last year. Crime Stoppers is offering a $1,000 cash reward for any information about a shooting Wednesday night on the highway that investigators say was random. It happened on the Highway 151 on-ramp to I-90. It injured 2 people. Police say the suspect vehicle was following close behind the victims right before the shooting. That vehicle, described as a white 4-door BMW SUV with a sunroof. A 43-year-old woman and a 44-year-old man were hurt in the shooting, though their injury is not considered life-threatening. Again, though, a $1,000 cash reward now available if you have any information leading to an arrest. Dozens of people in Wausau are working to build the infrastructure to help support people who have fled their home countries in search of safety here in Wisconsin. The Marathon County Literacy Council is creating a safe space for Afghan refugees to learn English. The organization's volunteers will also be taking them on tours of grocery stores and the post office, teaching refugees how American society works, like how to use appliances, which are often built differently than in other countries. The U.S. uses different temperature and distance measurements than the rest of the world. Emergency systems like 911 are also different.
If you do get hurt or you need to call the police or your house is on fire, how do you do that?
Volunteers say once the real basics are down, they have connections to get them certified in the trades that they may have previously had. More local news now. If you're in need of help celebrating Thanksgiving this year, you still have time to register for a Thanksgiving basket from the Goodman Center. Registration closes tonight. Anybody who registers will get all the groceries they need to make a traditional Thanksgiving meal. Baskets will be distributed November 20th through the 22nd. You can register at that website on your screen. That's goodmancenter.org/Thanksgiving. Coming up, tips to make sure your family stays safe and healthy this Halloween.
We're in the 608 this morning, hanging with all my friends here on Bascom Hill. We're talking about the annual Fill the Hill event with all of these pink flamingos and the excitement around UW homecoming when we come back.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail, A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Breathe easy. Contact AirServe for quality AC repair. Finally, a heating and cooling company you can count on.
This month, all COREtec waterproof flooring is on sale at Surgenian's. We offer the largest COREtec selection in Madison. Take advantage of unprecedented sale pricing with 18-month financing. Local, sustainable, Surgenian's.
The holidays are doubly important this year, so make your celebrations doubly special with our award-winning cave-aged Maurice cheese. Pick and save. Hey, you're right, we can't stop now. Let's take the special up a level with fresh, never frozen prime beef. Still not special enough? Add some surf to that turf with our sustainably caught seafood. Turn your taste buds up to 11 and have a doubly special holiday with Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call now or go online for your free information kit from Physicians Mutual.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at US Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right. Visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Find your rhythm, your happy place. Find your breaking point. Then break it. Every emergency gives you a potent blend of nutrients, so you can emerge your best with Emergency.
Welcome back. We are in the 608 this morning with how you can take part in a UW-Madison tradition.
Josh Sprider live on Bascom Hill this morning where the Pink Flamingos are once again taking over. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, check out all the Pink Flamingos already up behind us on Bascom Hill. Folks are out here already at 5 o'clock this morning putting them out here, and you're going to see them out here this morning and through the day. This is a UW-Madison tradition dating back really to 1979 as a prank, and now here we are for the last 8 years. They've been placing these out here as part of a UW-Madison alumni fundraiser. And, you know, this is one of the events for homecoming weekend. There's a lot of excitement around being back. Grace Sexton is the UW senior and also the president of the UW Homecoming Committee. You know, you guys are super excited. A lot of planning has gone into making this weekend really what it's going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, coming off of a year of COVID, we've missed out on bringing together the UW-Madison community, and so being able to do all of this stuff again, it feels so good, and it's just been such a pleasure for all of us.
So what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Yes, well, the parade is obviously my absolute favorite event. It's such a testament to the UW-Madison community. You know, the faculty, staff, students, the community members, you know, families, alumni, everyone comes back for this like main event that happens down State Street, and it's just so wonderful. You get to see all of the student organizations that volunteer to like come walk through, put on some type of costume or some type of this year it's costume because it's Halloween themed, but something just to show off their organization, and that's wonderful. And then we have our chancellor and our vice chancellor. They come in on like their little convertibles and stuff, and it's just so fun. It's just such a great way to celebrate such a wonderful campus.
And you're part of the committee, so obviously this is something that is really important to you too.
Oh yes, it's so important to me. I mean, I love committee when we're going through recruitment and all of that and all of those processes, I talked to everyone and I'm like, this is my favorite part about being on campus. I mean, like, I look forward to this so often. This week is the best week of the year for me.
What are you like most looking forward to that people should really come out and check out this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the parade, and obviously the football game. We're looking at, you know, such a great crowd and such a wonderful group coming back for the Iowa game this weekend. You know, football is such a great way for everyone to come together, and so I'm really excited for both of those runs.
Awesome. Well, Grace, thank you so much for spending some time. Be sure to have some fun this weekend. I'm sure a lot of folks are really excited to be back.
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. And as far as the Fill the Hill event goes, you can learn more information on how to help out by going up to channel3000.com this morning. I lost my IFB during this, guys, so unfortunately I can't hear what you're saying, but we're going to send it back to you in the studio.
So we can say anything we want to Josh right now. He can't hear us.
What would you say right now? I hate to be put on the spot here. He just has to stand there and smile. This is poor man and giggle. Okay, we should let him off the hook.
I'm going to resist. Okay. Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him at inthe608@WISC-TV.com.
6:15 now. Chris Reese, what would you say to Josh Spreiter, if you could? Is Chris here?
Oh, no.
Something mean about Minnesota.
I would not say anything mean about Minnesota. I love Minnesota too much. It's a special place.
Oh, here he
I
comes.
love Wisconsin, but we like Minnesota too.
I mean, speak for yourself, buddy.
Chris never has anything bad to say about anybody. He would only say something positive about Josh.
That's right. Josh Spreiter, one of my favorite people. Now, I'll tell you what, if you are headed out to the Badger Parade as we go throughout today, we're going to start to dry things out. Badger Parade starting between 5 and 6 o'clock. Look for cloud cover. Temperatures are going to be hanging out into the middle 50s as you are out and about. Not too shabby, really. Rain chances, they are there this morning, but they really come down around lunchtime. And by the time you get towards dinner and parade time, I mean, we are expecting things to truly be dry out here. This also means if you're headed to high school football later on tonight, dry weather is expected. We'll keep a lot of that cloud cover around. Kickoff, we're at 52, 50 by the time you're headed home. This is seasonably cool. To be honest, it's a spoiler compared to what we had out there last weekend with those temperatures in the 30s. Traffic-wise, no issues are showing up for us as we go throughout the morning. So let's hope to keep it that way. It is a Friday. We want it to be a great Friday as you head out and head back home later on.
Mr. Reese, thank you very much. 6:17 now. More homecoming activities to take part in this weekend. UW Athletics is partnering with Mount Zion Baptist Church to host a concert on campus. You can catch 2 different gospel choirs along with the national recording artist The Walls Group at the event.
It's going to be a time of worship, a time of fun, a time of gathering together and praising God in a healthy way.
The concert is scheduled for 3 this Sunday at the Hamel Music Center. It is free for everybody. Masks, though, are required. Another event this weekend, trick-or-treating is back for Halloween on Sunday, but health experts still want families to be COVID conscious.
Yeah, health officials say it's safe for children to enjoy Halloween if they follow simple COVID precautions. Experts say everyone should mask up, especially if you welcome trick-or-treaters at your door. We know the virus is likely to spread inside, so experts say it's best to avoid indoor Halloween parties and celebrate outside instead, especially with younger kids that can't be fully vaccinated.
It is not safe to hold an indoor party with a large number of children unmasked. I think not offering food and drink indoors is critically important to keep any type of an indoor gathering safe.
The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends limiting trick-or-treating to small groups, waiting your turn to avoid large clusters, and practicing good hand hygiene.
This Halloween, you can help make trick-or-treating a little safer for all kids. The Teal Pumpkin Project encourages folks to put a teal-colored decoration outside their homes on Halloween. That means you're giving out allergy-safe treats. According to the Food Allergy Research and Education Organization, 1 in 13 kids has a food allergy.
They can get swelling of the tongue, throat, shortness of breath, wheezing. They can drop their blood pressure. They can go into shock and they can die.
Some suggestions for maybe non-food treats to keep everybody safe. You could consider small toys, pencils, and stickers.
Merriam-Webster's added 455 new words to the dictionary.
They have. You'll recognize some of them as COVID terms, like long COVID, super spreader, and vaccine passport, but some of them might surprise you. Here are just a few of the more interesting ones. Dad bod, officially part of the Webster Dictionary now as physique regarded as a typical average father, especially one that's slightly overweight and not extremely muscular.
That's very nice wording. That's
Nothing.
a very nice definition.
Nothing we would know about here on this shift. We all have very fit dads.
What's the next one?
I'm gonna let you take this one.
Fluffernutter. What? It's the sandwich.
Oh.
You know, the peanut butter and marshmallow cream between 2 slices of white bread.
Never heard of it.
A fluffernutter.
Never heard of it.
I've never had it. Sounds delicious.
How about Am I Right? Did I say that correctly?
It took me a while to figure out what the heck this one was when it started popping up on social media and like our Slack channels. Am I right? I'm like, what are they trying to say?
Chris Stanford, the elderly millennial over here, all of 38 years old and can't read. Am I right?
I know.
It's a hip spelling.
But now that I know what it is, and if I start using it, it's not going to be cool anymore.
Try it out.
So there we go. What else? No,
I've seen a couple of other ones.
Did we exhaust the list?
That's all I can.
Apparently.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. Go have a fluffernutter on us this morning.
Okay.
Coming up, why a star of The Office is finding himself in an unlikely new career.
And ahead in our next half hour, the science behind getting a COVID booster and a flu shot at the same time.
Closed captioning sponsored by Community Shares of Wisconsin's Workplace Giving Campaign.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
After we backed that bus out of its stall and started driving, I just loved it. We really get a chance to get to know each other. Almost everyone has a different story about how they came to bus driving, so you really end up feeling like you're part of a family.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original window. It's bone.
Folks, there's no need to be afraid of old windows. Just call Feldco for 50% off.
Right now at Feldco, get 50% off windows. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
50% off ends Halloween. Hurry, call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Medical bills. Missed time at work. Life-changing injuries. Household expenses. When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. But we've dedicated our personal injury law firm to help take this crippling burden off your back. Habish, Habish & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Breakfast sounds better together, doesn't it? Make it even more special with the hazelnut and cocoa taste of Nutella. Nutella, wake up to wow.
You got her?
I got her.
I'm getting us McDonald's.
Enjoy a sausage McMuffin with egg or a sausage burrito and pair it with a $1 any size Coke.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers, and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Just outside of a town called Basic is Basic Lake, where families gather together for some basic fun. And if you have the 2021 Nissan Rogue with 5 drive modes, you can climb above Basic and find a trail where no one else goes. The 2021 Nissan Rogue. Anything but basic.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, or save up to $42.62 on select models.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
We want to thank Tammy for sending in this picture of the McDonald's billboard.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm kidding. I don't know how you could see the McDonald's billboard in this picture, given that beautiful sky and the sunset or sunrise that she captured for us in Baraboo. Thanks for sending that, Tammy.
The only thing that would make this better is if that billboard was of Culver's. With a specific locale to the nearest location.
If that billboard was of Culver's, that would just make it more Wisconsin. This would be the most Wisconsin shot.
That's what I need. That's what I need in my life. Thank you, Tammy.
So BJ Novak, he is best known for playing the intern Ryan on the very popular show The Office. He was also a writer of a lot of the episodes.
You're going to recognize his face as soon as you see it here. Maybe not just because of The Office. He's sharing photos on Instagram of himself unknowingly pitching a variety of products. He says what happened here is years ago, someone mistakenly uploaded a picture of him on a public domain website. So since then, products like face paint in Uruguay and Calvin Klein cologne in Sweden are all using his image to promote their products just across the world. Great. Novak is taking it all in stride, says he's amused. He's not going to do anything about it. Free advertising.
I mean, if this happened to you, like, wouldn't you want to
get the royalties?
Of course. Like, hey, where's my check? Hello.
Look at that, just a suave face. Could you imagine your face in this, like, mildly serious?
Yeah, what gets me is that he's on all these, like, razor products.
Like he's got a smize going on.
But he's got, like, he's got a lot of facial hair, which usually you see like a smooth-faced gentleman for something like that, but he's got his beard. BJ Novak, also a children's book author, a very funny book called The Book with No Pictures. It's
a man of many talents, beyond his facial expressions.
All right, just enough time left for the bus stop forecast. Chris Reese.
We have some showers out there this morning, so that's one thing to keep in mind, but once we get you towards lunch, those showers move on out. We'll top out into the mid-50s for those highs this afternoon.
All right, we're back after this. Don't go anywhere.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sheesh Raval with the Ortho Team Clinic at Stoughton Health. We hope you can join us for our upcoming event on shoulder pain relief.
Make sure you have hot water when you want it with Menard's huge selection of Richmond water heaters. With high-efficiency tank and tankless options to choose from, you'll find the perfect fit for your family to keep energy costs low for years to come. Richmond water heaters work hard behind the scenes, so you can focus on what matters most. Get 11% off Richmond water heaters at Menard's.
Save big money at Menards.
Did you know that 178 million Americans are missing at least one tooth?
It's true. That's why at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we only focus on tooth replacement solutions.
Whether it's a single tooth, full dentures, or dental implants, we have an experienced dentist who can create a new smile just for you.
At a price that's affordable.
Because at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we want you to go ahead and smile.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At Shopco Optical, your eyes are everything to us too, which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see.
Right now, get 35% off lenses with the purchase of any frames.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites, and always a smile.
You heard the saying, if it looks like bacon and it tastes like sausage, it's probably Johnsonville sausage strips. Oh, you never heard that? Well, sausage strips are pretty new. They're strips of sausage in amazing flavors like maple and chorizo. You can find this meaty miracle by the bacon, even though it's sausage.
Whoa.
I love being an orthopedic surgeon because I can help people improve their lives. My name is Ashish Raval. I'm an orthopedic surgeon. My specialty is sports medicine, focusing specifically on the care of the shoulder, hip, and knee.
Really? Right now, how you can celebrate Badger homecoming in Madison this weekend.
Also, a local healthcare provider helping you stay protected this flu season. How you can get 2 shots at once.
And we are still tracking the showers in the upper Midwest, how that could impact your Badger homecoming plans. It's in the First Warn forecast.
Hey, good Friday morning, everybody. Welcome to News 3 Now. This morning, I'm Chris Stanford.
Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lynch. Happy homecoming to all of our Badger fans.
Yeah, there is a lot going on this weekend. So many ways to celebrate. On the schedule for today is the multicultural homecoming yard show that starts at 4:30 at Memorial Union, followed by the homecoming parade along State and Gilman Streets. That starts at 5:30.
Tonight's events end with a block party and pep rally from 7 until 9 at Memorial Union and the next door Alumni Park. There will be fireworks to wrap up the show at 8:45. Kickoff for the homecoming game tomorrow at 11. It's a Big Ten face-off against the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Yeah, big matchup there. And the weather looking perfect for tailgating. Chris Reese is here with your certified most accurate forecast. Hey, Chris.
Yes, it does, because we have a lot of that rain out there now, but the reality is things will clear out by the time we get you towards, well, this afternoon. So this time tomorrow, we'll start to track more of that sunshine coming our way. Kickoff, we will see cloudy skies, but we'll see more and more of that sun as we go throughout your game time tomorrow, so not too shabby of a day. We are still tracking the showers, though, right now. They're not as widespread as what we saw yesterday, but still, we'll see some shower activity. We've got some of this moving in from the north and east, Beaver Dam, Watertown, really right along Highway 151. You're seeing the showers. That's working its way back towards Portage right now. We've also seen some showers throughout parts of Sauk County, working their way back towards Richland Center, and then eventually over towards Viroqua as well. In Madison and Janesville, we're dry at the moment. The question is whether or not we stay dry as we go throughout today. Today's shower activity a little bit more spotty, but I'm still expecting at least some of that shower activity to work its way on in from the south and east later on throughout the morning, before eventually starting to taper as we move towards the afternoon. Cloudy and 50 right now. Winds out of the north at 17 miles per hour. 52 in Janesville. 49 for Watertown. Lone Rock, good morning at 51. Good morning to Boscobel. Your temperature is at 53 right now, but really temperatures are all due the 40s and 50s. This right here is Future Track. Already, you can tell it's a little bit more overdone with those lighter showers. Future Track struggles to truly see the spottiness of light showers sometimes, but it's telling you, everyone, it's highlighted in that green, you have that better chance of seeing light showers early on, and then we'll start to taper them. 10:30 in the morning, it's more so cloud cover around here. That'll take us into the afternoon as well. 54 is your anticipated high temperature as we go throughout today. We'll start to cool down towards 44 tonight. Tomorrow, that's when the sun starts to come back. We warm up towards 57 for your high tomorrow. Sunshine sticks around for us on Halloween Sunday. Sunshine really sticks around for most of next week. We'll see some periods of cloud cover as well, but we get a lot colder after Halloween. It looks like Mother Nature said trick instead of treat for us as we start to move into November. We are going to talk about your trick-or-treat forecast, so I have that coming up. We're going to talk about where temperatures will be as a lot of the folks begin to head out on your Sunday and our next weather. It's only about 10 minutes away.
Still, though, we've talked about this. Colder temperature is okay as long as it's sunny, and look at all the sun we have in store.
I say that all the time. You know, I'll say a sunny 50 is much different than a cloudy 50. And a sunny 25 in the morning is much better than a cloudy 25 in the morning. So,
25,
that being said, you know, these cooler than normal temperatures into November, they've been well advertised as we've gone throughout the week. Even on Monday, you know, when I gave that bold prediction of what to expect, that's simply going off the expectation of cooler than normal temperatures throughout most of November, and this cooler pattern likely takes us into the middle of the month. That doesn't mean we won't see days where we're closer to 50 or 60 degrees. That will certainly still happen, but we still look to skew colder than normal overall.
All right, Mr. Reese, thank you. Stay up to date on the weather this weekend and the cold weather moving in next week by downloading the Channel 3000 weather app. Just do a search. It can be hard to find. Look for Channel 3000 weather in your app store. 6:34 now. Now that COVID vaccine boosters are more widely approved, more and more appointments are being booked.
That's the case at UW Health, where at all visits to the clinic, they're offering both the COVID booster and the flu shot now. Getting both shots at once still works, just like when kids are vaccinated against multiple things at once, like the chickenpox and measles. Beyond that, it's just convenient. And a UW Health doctor told us that the flu shot is just as important as the COVID shot. We're likely going to have a more prominent flu season this year with fewer restrictions and kids back in school.
So we have no idea what the flu season's really going to look like. And the other part is, how do you tell the difference between flu and COVID?
Doctors say getting both shots prevents that confusion. When it's tough to tell the difference between COVID and the flu, that can end up delaying treatment. Experts recommend you get the flu shot in October, so you still have a couple of days.
The redistricting battles continue in the state legislature. Lawmakers holding a public hearing yesterday to discuss their proposed maps for voting districts in Wisconsin. Republicans unveiled their version of the maps, which are largely based off of the current ones. Before the hearing, the Wisconsin Fair Maps Coalition held a news conference in the Rotunda opposing them.
These metrics before you today show that this map is fair and legal. Statewide election results point to the fact that both Democrats and Republicans can achieve a majority in the state assembly.
These new maps are a slap in the face to you and to the people of Wisconsin.
Republicans plan to pass the maps early next month, but Governor Evers has said he won't sign them. That means the new political boundary lines will likely be redrawn by a court.
The Wisconsin Election Commission responding to accusations of fraud. The Racine County Sheriff's Department alleges that the WEC violated election laws during the 2020 election.
We're not trying to change one vote. We're not trying to change one election. We are trying to hold our government accountable and force them to follow the laws that they pass.
State law requires local clerks to send special voting deputies to assisted care facilities before absentee ballots are sent to residents. Last year, the commission suspended that requirement because of the pandemic. GOP Sheriff Christopher Schmalling says that decision possibly allowed votes to be improperly cast in his county.
What we said was those people still have a right to vote. And since special voting deputies were prohibited from entering, we needed to make sure that those people got to vote.
The WEC says they are no longer temporarily allowing nursing home staff to assist voters.
New video into our newsroom at this hour. President Biden and First Lady Dr. Jill Biden arriving in the Vatican City. They're meeting with Pope Francis this morning ahead of the weekend's G20 summit. It's the first time in more than 2 years world leaders will be meeting together in person. After the summit, the Bidens will head to Glasgow on Sunday for an international meeting on climate change. CBS Mornings will have more on the president's trip coming up at 7. 6:37 now. Let's take a live look outside. The sun's still not coming up over Madison quite yet. Chris Reese is talking about colder temperatures next week, but not before a really lovely Halloween in store.
And ahead of state volleyball, we introduce you to a local team chasing the sectional title. It's this week's Coach of the Week.
Plus, I'm in the 608 this morning as we are helping to fill the hill with all of these pink flamingos. Guys, I've been practicing. I got it into the ground and I didn't bend the pole this time. We're going to talk more about this UW-Madison tradition ahead of homecoming when we come back. Stick around.
Running a race is a lot like investing. It takes discipline, patience, and time. But most importantly, it takes endurance. Because in order to go the distance, you need to be prepared to get there. At the Burrish Group at UBS, we have a trusted advisor that's ready to go the extra mile with you every step of the way. Call the Burrish Group today.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at US Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
After my kids left for college, the house got a bit empty, so I'm like, I'm getting a dog. I find this great deal online for a scruffy little puppy, till they hit me with a huge delivery fee. Then I remembered a tip I got from the AARP Fraud Watch Network. Insane shipping costs? This is a pet scam. I'll keep looking.
Recognize fraud sooner so your money lives longer. The younger you are, the more you need AARP.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Warden, board-certified plastic surgeon and host of The Doctors. If you're like most people struggling with areas of stubborn, diet-resistant body fat, then it's time you call Sono Bello.
I lost 2 inches here in the waist, and I lost 3.5 inches here in my hips.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
I got to buy 4 brand new bikinis. I had abs after Sono Bello.
Sono Bello can remove stubborn body fat permanently in just one visit.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells permanently. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly on your stomach, back, or even your thighs.
I actually tried a bikini on, and I looked in the mirror and I thought, wow.
Call 1-855-417-8921 or go to sonobello.com.
It's one thing to say you have the most accurate forecast. It's another to prove it, and we've done just that.
First Warn Weather has been certified most accurate here in Madison by WeatherRate, an independent research firm. They study every news station's forecast every day, every year, and determine scientifically which forecasts align with the actual observed conditions.
Only one station came out on top, and that's News 3 Now First Warn Weather.
Trust the First Warn Weather team for your most accurate forecast.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much. They did the whole applause and everything after. This is incredible. I love that. So some transparency here. My roommate is a nurse at that hospital in Baraboo, and he said, you know, they're always watching Channel 3. The folks at the nurse station want you to come in and just drop in one day and say hi and things like that. So I know that the folks in Baraboo are big Channel 3 watchers. So I put out the call a couple weeks ago. I said, hey, all right, Baraboo, I want to see a Plan My Day video, and here we are. Funny thing is, my roommate's not in that. He missed it, apparently. So that's just the way it goes. Didn't get to work in time. But we are tracking some showers out there this morning. Baraboo will start to clear out as we move into the afternoon. Temperatures warm up to about 54 for your high. This is Doppler track right now, all along Highway 12 between Baraboo, Lake Delton, and the Dells. We've seen some of these showers work their way on through, but notice they're quick moving. They come through, they're out of here, they work their way back towards the west. We're paying attention to more of that, though, working its way on in from the south and east and the north and east as we go throughout today. So that being said, keep the umbrella handy. We're going to keep those showers around today. We'll turn them off, though, as we start to move towards the afternoon. I also promised everyone that trick-or-treat forecast as we move into the weekend. Sunday, by the time we get towards the evening, we're mostly sunny early. We're clear by the time the sun sets. We're going to keep those temperatures into the 40s. Not too shabby. When it comes to trick-or-treating, this is about as good as it gets this time of the year, but temperatures are getting ready to stay below average as we move into the early part of November. All right. St. Clair's Hospital and Baraboo, they did it up.
Yeah, they just raised the bar.
Yes, they did. UW Hospital, Meritor, can you all beat them? Can you all do the same? Let's see.
Love to see it. Thanks, Chris. 6:43 now in the 608 this morning. How you can take part in a bunch of UW-Madison traditions today.
Josh Breiter's taking part in it. He's live on Bascom Hill with some pink flamingos. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this than starting off homecoming weekend here on Bascom Hill. I've got my sticker. I've got a red flamingo. We're going to talk a little bit more about the story behind this. But you can see all of the pink flamingos covering Bascom Hill already this morning. Sarah Schutt is the executive director of the Wisconsin Alumni Association. A tradition you guys are super excited to have back this year.
That's right, and happy homecoming weekend to you, and happy Fill the Hill. We're so happy that homecoming and Fill the Hill are back in person. Excited about this fun and unique fundraiser to support UW-Madison.
So this is a cool story behind this, because this all started as a prank way back when, right?
That's right. The Pail and Shovel Society back in 1979 decided to play a prank, and they blanketed Bascom Hill with 1,008 pink flamingos. So students saw it. This all these flocks of flamingos when they came out of class.
And now you guys have been doing this fundraiser for the last 8 years. And what does each flamingo represent?
That's right. Each flamingo represents one gift made to the university. So if you go online to uwflamingos.com, there's a bunch of different ways that people can give to different areas of the university and show their support. Every time a gift is made, a flamingo gets put on Bascom Hill. And when a gift of $250 is made, a red flamingo gets put on Bascom Hill.
Which doesn't get any better than that being the Badgers, right?
Perfect.
So you guys are excited. This is just one of the many events you have going on this weekend. What else do you guys have on tap?
That's right. Well, Friday is our pinnacle day of homecoming week. Our student committee with our friends in the union are doing the parade tonight, which starts at 5:30. That is followed right away by the block party, which goes from 6 to 9 p.m. in Alumni Park between the Red Gym and the Memorial Union. It's family friendly. There'll be a silent disco and activities and crafts and a caricature artist. We have the pep rally that starts at 8 p.m. It's going to be live streamed on uwalumni.com, and it all caps off with fireworks at 8:45 tonight.
An exciting weekend on tap. There's something for everybody, right?
Indeed, and the game tomorrow, so we're just getting started.
Awesome. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for waking up early with us this morning. We appreciate it. Bascom Hill looking good this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you, and on Wisconsin.
On Wisconsin, guys. If you want to learn more information on how you can help build the hill today, you can go to channel3000.com. I'm kind of liking my red flamingo here, guys. I have been practicing my flamingo pose here, too. Standing on one leg, balancing. It's a little windy out here, though, so it takes a little bit more work than usual, guys.
Josh, you make a great flamingo. Fabulous.
Thank you.
Fabulous.
I think so, too.
Thanks, Josh. Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Reach out on social media or email him at in608@wisc-tv.com. Grace opening up a holiday pop-up shop on Madison's east side, right inside of the Easttown Mall. They are looking to raise some funds for those who are grieving this holiday season. Grace collects these items all year long, and then they'll sell them at the holiday pop-up shop. Yesterday was the first day of their reopening, and they have some big goals this year.
Headlines since the doors open, but our goal would be if we can raise $20,000 this year from the holiday pop-up shop, it would be a wonderful success for us.
This is the third year Grace has hosted the pop-up holiday shop, but the first time that it's been at Easttown Mall. Over the 3 years it's been open, more than $35,000 has been raised to support the community's grief programs.
6:45 now. Halloween's a time to talk about all things spooky, so we, of course, need to talk about ghosts today.
Here in Madison, ghost stories happen all year round. There are lots of stories about ghosts and spirits inhabiting buildings downtown and on the UW campus. They're all brought to life through the vibrant storytelling of Lisa Van Buskirk of Madison Ghost Walks. Our Susan Simon was brave enough to learn a little more.
One thing you can be sure of every single time is all old theaters are haunted. And we have the Orpheum, and across the street in the Overture Center, the Capitol Theater. The Orpheum actually has a whole staff of ghosts, including a night manager, an usher, and a projectionist, among many others in that theater. Super haunted.
If you'd like to go on a Madison Ghost Walk, public tours at the Capitol, State Street, and UW campus are all held on weekend nights. Private tours are available too. $20 for tickets. Just go to madisonghostwalks.com or call 1-833-GHOST-13. Hey, Monticello volleyball has had a fantastic season, and the Ponies enter the sectionals 22-1. How? It's simple for head coach Rebecca Gustafson. They believed in themselves and each other.
That word believe is something she hopes sticks with her team once the game is done. Zach Hanley reports on this week's Coach of the Week.
For the first time since 2014,
nice pass, Macy.
I don't think it's hit us quite yet.
Monticello volleyball is the regional champion.
This year it was really, believing that we can do it and knowing how good they can really be.
But the Ponies aren't done yet. They're out to make history.
Well, we're regional champions, but let's be sectional champions. So we just always have that mentality to always be better.
That mentality starts with Rebecca Gustafson.
She always makes us believe in ourselves and the team.
And her word of the year, believe.
If you believe that you are going to do your job, your teammates are going to do their job, it all comes together. And then you have that confidence.
That you can do it. And thanks to Gustafson, that belief...
Believing in yourself is not just a sport thing, it's a mentality thing.
...is something this group will take with them.
It's not preparing us for the next game on the court. I mean, she does that, obviously, but she wants to see us successful years down the road after we graduate from high school, college, wherever we go.
I guess I kind of look at these kids as all my kids, and I want them to learn more than just volleyball. Nice hit, Jaden!
That was Zach Hanley reporting, our sports director. If you have a nominee for our Coach of the Week, we'd love to hear about it. Just go to channel3000.com on the sports page and fill out a nomination form.
All right, just about 6:50 on your Friday. Coming up in the morning sprint, Facebook is rebranding, what their corporate new name is, and their logo, too.
First, though, if you've got a little kid turning 3 soon, send us a picture. We'd love to help them celebrate. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Black November starts now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to 40% off top brand appliances while they last. Plus special no-interest financing on appliances with no minimum purchase. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant. Whatever it takes.
In the Fitchburg area, contact Tarkenton Brothers Heating, Ventilating, and Air Conditioning for quality comfort solutions.
Baby. Up would be the operative word there, pal.
Yeah. All right, have a good day.
If you ride, you get it.
Oh, wow, we're really backed up.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
I have worked at Huffcore for the last 36 years.
Huffcore, closing the plant, moving production to Mexico.
I gave my life and my body to that place. Ron Johnson pushed through a tax law that rewards outsourcing. Companies can bring profits back from Mexico tax-free. And worse, Ron Johnson profited personally from outsourcing. He has doubled his wealth since taking office. Tell Ron Johnson to stop putting his profits above our jobs.
It's time to find your next Chevy truck and forge ahead. Take on new challenges and take it to the next level. It's the perfect time to do more in your next Chevy. Find new possibilities, find new roads. Eligible customers get great offers from GM Financial Plus. No monthly payments for 120 days on all 2021 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups and get $1,500 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
A mentor can be one of the most important pieces that impacts a child's success in life. Having a mentor can help a young person learn life skills, figure out a career path, learn how to navigate challenges, know there is another supportive adult in their corner, envision a whole new world. You can be this for a young person. This is how you make a difference. You can learn about several different mentoring opportunities at unitedmadison.com/mentoring. Brought to you by United Madison.
The grand opening of Furniture and Appliance Mart in Madison is Friday, November 5th at 10 a.m. Located next to Best Buy on East Springs Drive, the all-new store will feature the area's best selection of new styles, custom furniture, design center, and appliances. Join us at East Springs Drive on Friday, November 5th.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Welcome back. 6:53. Time for the morning sprint.
Packers fans have a new favorite player this morning. It is Rasul Douglas.
Who?
Rasul Douglas. He came away with a game-winning interception last night against the Cardinals. They just picked him up earlier this month. He was most recently on the Cardinals practice squad. Packers win 24-17 22-21. The Packers are now 7-1 and will play the Chiefs in 2 weekends in Kansas City.
Can you believe that?
I can't, Leah.
If you still need your flu shot, you can get it alongside your COVID booster at any visit to a UW Health clinic. Local doctors say getting both shots at once still works. It's similar to when children are vaccinated against multiple things at once, like the chickenpox and the measles. Beyond that, doctors say it's simply convenient.
Dozens of people in Wausau are working to build the infrastructure to help support people who fled their home countries in search of safety here. Volunteers will take refugees to grocery stores and teach them how American society works. And once they get the basics down, they'll have connections to get them certified in trades they may have had previously.
A 29-year-old man is in custody after making a bomb threat to a DeForest business. Police say yesterday morning they were called to the company on Burton Boulevard after it got calls from someone threatening to hurt employees. That same person called again saying there was a bomb inside. No explosives were found in the property.
In-person events returning for UW-Madison homecoming. Flamingos are going up at Bascom Hill right now. Today is the big parade, too, along State and Gilman Street. Tomorrow, homecoming, the big game, kicks off at 11 against Iowa.
First it was the Facebook, now it's Meta. Facebook rebranding as it looks to identify with more than just its main social media website and after recent negative reports. The new corporate name encompasses Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp. The company says each will keep its own individual name. It also comes with a new logo and infinity sign.
Families of the victims and survivors of the 2015 shooting at a black church in Charleston, South Carolina have reached an $88 million settlement with the Department of Justice. It settles multiple lawsuits over errors made during a background check that allowed the shooter to buy the gun he used to kill 9 people.
The Winter Olympics are just 10 days away now. Ralph Lauren unveiling its navy blue uniforms for Team USA to wear during closing ceremonies in Beijing this February. The clothier has been an official outfitter of Team USA since 2008. If you like the designs, you can buy them. They're already available.
One of our most primal emotions is fear, and that's clearest around Halloween time. Ahead on CBS Mornings, Nate Burleson takes a look at the science of fear. That's right here, right after the break.
All right, you'll need the umbrella again this morning, but then you can get rid of it for quite some time. We're tracking the showers right now. Eventually, we'll get rid of them. We just have to get to the afternoon and evening before that happens. The overall setup still bringing in showers off of Lake Michigan and into southern Wisconsin. Lunchtime is about when these showers wrap up. We're going to stay into the 50s for your highs today. And then there's the rest of the week. Look at just how dry things start to be. Those rain chances all staying low as we go throughout, well, really the next 10 days after today.
All right, thanks, Chris. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll be back with an update in 30 minutes.